Hello everyone, my name is Kimberly. Welcome to I Got a New Deck. What is this channel about? Well, I have an extensive collection of tarot, oracle, and specialty card decks from many different faiths and different themes. And I thought, you know what? Maybe people would like to see them. So kind of like that, I got a new deck. You want to see it? Here it goes. Okay, today's deck is the Priestess of Light Oracle by Sandra and Taylor and Kimberly Weber. This deck's energy, very powerful, especially if you are deemed to be an intuitive woman, high priestess. I really like it. I love the muted coloring, but the very detailed imagery, illustration. So, let me begin here. The stock quality is thinnish, just so you see it. It's thin. I like how it's rounded. I have small hands, so sometimes when they're not rounded, it cuts into, the webbing there. So I do like that it is rounded. Now, you can see already, this is one of my favorite decks. How do you know? And this will be for any reader. They're really curved due to shuffling. What I like about this deck, besides the coloring being muted and the detailing being this is a deck that I would recommend maybe using a magnifying glass. And I have one, I have a set, and I think it's added value to my readings for my clients, for sure. It's also great learning tool. Now I find I can look at a same card 3 different times and almost get a different message based on what I find differently in the card, in the imagery. So I really like that. I really like it. The book is condensed, it's small, but it's chock full of knowledge. I'm an intuitive reader. I rarely look at the books, but this one I look for the affirmations, because there's affirmations added to every description of the card. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to show you the cards. And like I said, you'll see the coloring's very muted. To me, it almost reminds me of, that powdered paint, chalk paint, murals. See, holding this, my vibration is just like tingling. I like the messaging for this oracle deck because the messages are powerful. They're understated. But they're very ethereal. Even though they include the elements, wind, fire, air, water. It's a very ethereal. It hits me anyways. That as soon as I opened it, my crown chakra was like, I like you. And immediately the downloads that I get just by holding the deck and the card. Ooh, I like this one. See the detailing? Like I said, it's kind of, I wouldn't say watercolor to me. Like I said, kind of chalk, clay paint. Like, I'm thinking in my head if I was an artist, and I wish I was. In my head I am, but I can barely draw a tree. It's almost like, you know, those artists that on the sidewalk, they do the chalk, and it's so detailed. And then a rain comes and just washes it away. I don't know. It's the vibe that I get. I like that it has numbers because I'm all about numerology. And of course, I like the high priest, high priestess vibe. Very powerful. This is beautiful. I love this image. I love this image. Some cards, and you're going to find as a reader, just call to you. You'll also find if you have a connection, an organic connection to your deck, that there'll be cards that follow pretty much every reading. For me, it's the Divine Feminine, and there is like a High Priestess one that comes in. Most decks, the High Priestess, Empress, Divine Feminine, fly out usually. It's just confirmation to my client that yes, she's the real deal. Like you can see the shadow messages really clear. See how they're darker, richer. Doesn't mean anything's bad, good, but it is shadow and light within all of us. That doesn't mean root versus light. Shadow. This is another one that flies out every time I do a reading. It's cute. This is beautiful. The Divine Mother. Look at the pretty violet, the purple. And purple's healing, right? And it's crown chakra as well. Like just holding this, my crown chakra, like the vibrations that I get. This is a powerful one too. I like this card too. What I'd like to do with this, the kind of readings that really work nice with this deck. 3 card readings for sure, past, present, future. The other thing I do sometimes is if compatibility, couple compatibility, person A, person B, collective energy, connecting energy. I've done Celtic Cross with it as well. I have a great book, and I'll be doing a series too about books that I have and why I like them, my reference, because I have an extensive collection of reference books and numerous topics as well. This is why my channel doesn't say tarot or oracle, because I use mostly my clair abilities, and then I use many different divinational tools to prove my channeling message, my channel messages. I'm getting messages as I speak now, but that is for my other channel. So check out my other channel, Graceful Guidance, Divination, and Esoteric Counsel. If you just put Graceful Guidance, Divination, it should come up, okay? See what he's saying about the detailing? Even though it looks so muted, it's just so beautiful. This is very powerful too. I am one of those people. I get immediate energetic boost as soon as I step into nature and around trees, and near water in particular, and near trees. Like I said, the Priestess of Light Oracle deck by Sandra and Taylor and Kimberly Weber. I highly recommend it. I love the energy. I love the coloring. I love the detail. The book is very, like I said, I'm not in it. I don't read a lot of the books, but I do open this one for the affirmation. So I'm just going to pull one card for the deck, just to show you the example of a description. I did shuffle off camera, but I'm going to shuffle again because, as you saw, I did shuffle because I was playing around with the deck, and then to showcase I put it in numerical order. So I'm just trying to shuffle it just enough that, you know, I'm only pulling one card. Okay, let's do one. Aw, that's a lovely one. Tenderness. True love, compassion. And number 9. So let's take a look. Number 9, you know, it's close to wish fulfillment. You're just waiting for that one extra thing. So what's nice about this is they do talk a bit about the coloring, why it was chosen. So this is one basically, excuse me, somebody is a little bit verklempt about telling their feelings, maybe about their love for another. Okay, this card foretells the coming of new or increasing love in your life. It may seem to arise from out of the blue, or it may be a relationship that has been developing for quite some time. Either way, feelings of tenderness, as portrayed in this sweet kiss, will be soon intensifying. The brilliant gold that suffices this tender moment indicates a purity in the connection being forged, radiating the sense of a deep heart-to-heart bond. It may even be a karmic calling, a relationship that extends lifetime to lifetime. Because of its great height, the giraffe has an advantage over other animals. That is, the ability to see far into the distance. The message here is to be honest about your perspective on love. Be sure not to limit your view on your deserving or of your future potential. Even if you've been hurt in the past or have been alone for far too long, true love is on the horizon. Remember that the tenderness you give to yourself will be reflected back to you in the brilliant light and love that the universe will be sending your way. The affirmation for this card is, I open my heart and my life to true love. I deserve tender kindness from others, and I give it to myself. I do hope you enjoyed this review of the Priestess of Light Oracle. My name is Kimberly. This is I Got a New Deck. Please check out my other videos. And until we're able to engage again, stay safe, be well, take care of you.